I spent 12 months studying every single one of my bank balances every single day. I mean, I literally was diving into each transaction. I was writing it down. I put out spreadsheets to the point where I was calling companies just so I can change bills, change plans, anything I could do to really figure out where my money was going. Because I was making more money at the time, but I didn't have any money left over. It wasn't making sense. Yeah, a lot of that was lifestyle creep. And just like everybody else, I was like, oh, inflation's killing me. Oh, things cost more. You can't get the same amount for your dollar or whatever. But what I found, which I already put a video up about that, is that I was actually able to save myself 60% of my expenses. Because yes, part of that was lifestyle creep. Part of that was bad habits. It was bad spending. But the other part of that was just not paying attention. The other part of that was me calling companies like my internet provider so I could take my bill from $300 to $100. Pro tip, I'm actually about to cut that bill in half. Yes, I'm literally about to go down to $50 a month because I'm going to take it and remove it from the single internet provider and just move it over to T-Mobile because they have a deal right now where I can get 5G home internet for the exact same amount. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this out first because internet for us is very important. We both work from home, but it's definitely worth a shot. Again, that would bring my total down from $300 to just $50 a month, which is insane. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of us on here could use an extra $250 a month just from saving. I did things like internet provider, calling my cell phone company and bring that down from about $140 down to like $82 a month. Car insurance, we switched providers. I was able to save another like $45 a month doing that. One of the biggest ones was my light bill. I was paying that up and then switching and putting myself on a plan, not to pay off, but literally just one of those monthly plans where they kind of do it throughout the year. And it went down from $340. I literally have receipts in another video. It went down from like $340 to $140. And I also have a video where I stopped cutting I stopped going to the barber and I started cutting my own hair. I stopped getting my hair cut because my haircuts were costing me another $120 a month, which I think barbershops are fucking out of their mind for that. But anyways, so these are just some of the ways. We also stopped shopping day to day at places like Walmart. We stopped shopping at Target every single day or every single week, and we start switching the way that we eat our food. Why? Partly was because we wanted to save money, so we went to Costco and started buying things in bulk. But the other half of that, which is also why we stopped going to restaurants, was because of health. Also realized that there was no way for me to pull myself out of my situation if I was still eating like shit. I was literally feeding a dirty, shitty mind and mentality. So it was impossible for me to get any further if I'm feeding my body with bullshit. So we started cooking at home. We started being a lot more healthy and we started buying bulk. Costco literally saves us a shit ton of money. I'll be honest, Rebecca had to convince me of it. But after the first month, immediately it made sense. Yes, we spend hundreds of dollars a month at Costco, but we also get all of our gas from there. And listen to me. Listen to me when I tell you this. It's not about penny pinching, but me getting my gas from Costco did two things. One, it stopped me from putting $20, $15, $10 here. Stop doing that shit. Like, fill your tank up. I promise you, you'll save more money. So it stopped me from just putting a little bit of money in my tank at a time. And I just started filling my tank up. But also, me filling my tank up saves me about $6 on average every time I fill it up versus I'm going with another local gas station. What we found, which is what brings me to the point of this video, is that most people just overconsume. We spend so much time talking about how the government should have done this, or the government is killing us with these 50-year mortgages and all these buzzwords of inflation and everything's going up and I can't afford it because the job market is down and this and that. But yet and still we are not, most of us are not willing to compromise our lifestyle. Instead, we take the stance that I would rather just have somebody to blame and keep my lifestyle. I don't think necessarily that things are ridiculously overpriced. Now, if we buying exactly what we need and we still can't do that, then I get it. But unfortunately, I think that we've lost the art of the grind. We've lost the art of bare minimum because we spend so much time consuming other people's lifestyle, which if you haven't seen the 30 million other videos that tell you it, newsflash, most of those people are fucking lying. So do what you want. And because that me and Rebecca have been doing everything that we want, because that we don't allow other people's opinions and what they do affect us, we kind of sit back and we just get to view the world. We get to like realize like a lot of this shit is sad. We see people buy shit just because it's there or it's a sale. And so the sale I should go buy when you had no intentions on buying that thing at all. Or you got to do this because you got to keep up with the Joneses. But my favorite thing to say about that is that nobody told you that the Joneses don't even fucking exist. So you think about things like Christmas, right? It's Christmas. Every year we go out and we spend ridiculous amounts of money to buy things for people that we barely even see throughout the year. People that probably don't even call us on our birthdays. But we stress ourselves out and we do this ridiculous amount of spending for what? Half of us, our bills are still due. Half of us, we still have to meet our goals. We still have to end the year with a bang and prepare for the next one. Things don't stop just because of the holiday shows up. But see, what we decided is that we're not going to do it. We decided that we're not actually going to buy any gifts this year. Actually, for the last 2 years, and we may even extend that to the next year. It's almost like we're going on a strike to stop spending money just for the fucking sake of spending money. Because all we're doing is making other people rich while we get poorer, and we just fucking make excuses like inflation's killing us. I think the question is to ask yourself, what do I want? And not what do I want, what shoes, what the newest sweater, what do I want to keep up with the Joneses, whatever bullshit that is. But like, what do I want in life? And I think once you can ask yourself that and you start just going on what you want, you realize that most people are just following and faking. And if we're all just following and faking, then we're all just purchasing exactly what we're told to purchase. For us, me and Rebecca and I, we understood and we were able to identify exactly what it is that we want in life. And because it looks like nothing like the people around us, we're not really influenced to do what the people around us are doing. Actually, it's making us kind of look at them with like, we kind of feel bad because they don't even understand that a lot of what they're purchasing, a lot of what they're doing, they're just trapped. A lot of it is just a me too type of thing. A lot of it is I gotta have this, and we overconsume things to try to fill a void in us that purchasing power doesn't exist. Now, don't get me wrong. We got nieces and nephews. We got a lot of nieces and nephews. Christmas is for the kids, right? But I mean, shit. Timu's been our friend, and it's gonna continue to be. Most of them are like super young, and they'll break the toy or won't play with it after 2 or 3 days. Why would we overspend? And also, this is not something that we're choosing to do for the rest of our lives. But we just decided that if we're going to get to point B, then anything here must be eliminated. I guess this video really isn't about money. It's almost not about spending at all. It's almost about a mindset and the way that you think. It's about claiming your life, deciding what you want, and then just kind of deciding no matter what that that's where you're going to go. And I've said it before, you get a lot of backlash when you decide to not do what everybody else is doing. But I think once you reach your destination, those same people that were maybe judging become super fans. Now, we're not there yet, but we're going to do whatever the hell it takes to get there. Even if that means making some people pissed off because this year they don't get stocking stuffers. The fuck? Listen, we don't owe nobody shit. We owe ourselves. Because at the end of the day, when shit hits the fan, you got to clean it up. We got to clean it up. So it's important for us to make decisions for our own lives. If I can give you any advice, figure out a way to lower your bills. Figure out a way to cut out or change some things, shop differently, cut back on your fun or whatever it is, just to give yourself just a little bit of breathing room. Lastly, I didn't mention, but another pro tip is automate your bills. Listen, some of y'all will watch this and this will be like regular smegular, like duh to you. But where I'm from and the people that I'm actually talking to, we don't automate bills. I don't know when that's coming out. I don't like that. Maybe I need this. I promise you, if you just automate them bills, not only will it help you to make sure that you're not paying a bill late, but they actually give you discounts for that too. And I didn't know that. My cell phone bill was initially $92. I saved 10. I saved 5 with my internet company, and I saved money like another $10 with my insurance company, and all these different things ended up adding up to almost another $50 that I was saving just from automating all of my bills. I don't know. These are just some of the hacks and some of the things that have helped us. And I'm hoping that this benefits y'all, and I'm hoping that y'all can get something from this. I'm just trying to get better. This was just what was on my heart. I just see a lot of people complaining about what they can and what they can't afford. And I just wanted to share with y'all like how we've kind of switched up on that. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all have a good one. My name is Earl.